Hey guys, I'm making a video real quick just to show you a glitch I found to get out of the map on Titan in Destiny 2. I believe no one else has come across it, so I believe I am the first. So what you want to do is when you go to your destinations, go ahead and go to Titan. And the fastest route is if you fast travel to the rig, because we're going to be going all the way to the Solarium, right about here to be exact. So go ahead and fast travel there. And you'll spawn in here, and what you're going to want to do is just head in this direction. There won't be any editing or anything because it's quick, nice and quick, not a lot of effort, but just hop on, get two of your friends, and just follow me, and I'll show you a really fun place to go to explore. This glitch is about the same size as Titan, so you're pretty much doubling the map since Titan is one of the smallest maps to explore right now. So you're going to just follow this way and go into here. You're going to come across the bridge to get to the Solarium area. You just want to go and follow it. Pretty straightforward. I did find this while doing Cade's treasure map chests. So if you happen to have those this week or haven't grabbed them, you can get one on your way to do this. It's right here, right next to it. So as soon as we enter, it'll say Solarium. So we are now in Solarium. I recommend killing these ads just so they don't bother you, because for some new people it does take a while. And in fact, I probably will have to take a few attempts to do it myself, because it is pretty annoying sometimes and disorienting to climb. And you'll see what I mean. I recommend you run, if you any subclass works, but I recommend a class that has a pulsating grenade or some kind of grenade that stays there, because you need it for light. And it also helps for the Warlocks and Titans. It's easier because they have their shields and rifts, which also make light. So what you're going to want to do is, we just entered Solarium from that entrance. I killed the ads here. What you're going to want to do is you can jump up on here, and we're going to be jumping to that beam right there. So you're just going to jump across. And then from here, we're going to jump over to that pipe. And then we're going to jump up to that pipe. But what we're essentially doing is we're going to climb up every single railing all the way to the roof of this place. That's where you get into the area. It's really simple, but the climb can be really annoying sometimes. And as you can tell, it gets really dark, so that's why I recommend grenades and shields or rifts, because that will help you light up. So because these are going on an angle, it can be really confusing for your head when you're going vertical, because it doesn't really go with you. So you got to be prepared for that. So what I like to do is I like to jump to this second one right away, because you can see it. But now, as you can see, you can't see anything. So I'm going to put a shield up for light. Don't mind this wall, you can walk through it. You're going to jump up to the next one. Use that one for light. Make sure you land there. And when you're doing this with friends, you got to make sure you take turns. You guys can't stack up on certain beams. Like this one, this has only enough room for one person, so you got to watch out. And as you can see, it's really dark still, so I'm going to throw a grenade. And then I'm going to climb up to this one. And then in front of you, this is the very top beam that you're going to be standing on. So as you can see, there's this part of the beam that like stops. You want to jump right on top of it, turn around, and in this direction, so from this top of the beam, you're going to face back towards that corner, and you're going to jump and push forward, because there's going to be a barrier that's going to try and push you back. So you're going to push forward and come up, and then you're going to be up on top of this area. And I'll put a light, as you can see. So that's where we just came from. We climbed all the way up and onto this. And as you can see, we're already in a glitch. But to get to the explorable area, you can see there's a wall that's pushing you back. What you have to do is we're going to try and get to those floors right there. But you got to get underneath this. So you're going to slide against the corner of this. So slide. Give it a few tries. There you go. And we got to wait, and then jump. Because there is, as you can see, we slid down this whole ramp. There's a barrier that is in front or on top of it, I guess you can say, that keeps you against it, but it ends about like right here. So you have to wait until you jump when you're pretty close to this already. So we are going to follow this path along here. And this may have a secret DLC room. I'm not sure. When we get to it, let me know if you've seen it before. I have not seen it before. I don't recognize it, but this is Destiny 2. It's still pretty new. I may just be forgetful. What we're going to do is we're going to get to that platform right there, but there is a barrier wall at the corner of this wall. So you got to watch out for that. That's not going to let you go forward. So we're going to jump around it to that. So you can see where it is. It's right there. You're going to jump around it here. Excuse that notification. And then you get onto here. That's all you have to do to get into this glitch. The rest you can explore yourself. I'm just going to quickly run through some parts that I like and then show you the secret room at the very end of it. So we're going to jump up. This is probably one of my favorite, because usually in glitches, you can see enemies in the map, but you can never shoot them. And in this one, you can in fact walk on the ceiling, see the enemies, and shoot them. And they can shoot you back, so be careful. And as you can see, if you push forward, you can get a lot of the ocean view. But yeah, you can see that you can actually shoot these enemies. And I'm rocking the new the raid auto, which is pretty nice. I like it. But yeah, this is the only glitch I've ever seen where you can actually shoot the enemies, which is really cool. I like it. So from here, I tend to take the same path every time I do it. Just follow around this way, and you can see different things along the way. Take your time and explore it, because there's a lot to explore, trust me. I'm just quickly going to the secret room to show you, and just anything on the way. Like this, for example. This is one of my favorite things. I'm not like 100% sure what it is. I know friends of mine have seen it before because of this room, but it just looks cool, and you can jump through it. And then another thing is, you can see those walls or those windows there. If you come back this way, this is actually a secret room right here that you can jump in. And if you have a friend looking through that tunnel, it makes it look like you're inside the glass. And if you just keep pushing through, you can go to the next one and the next one. So that's a cool little area. More enemies there. Now, this area over here, I like to call my green room, or my green screen room, because as you can see, it's all green. Sadly, you can't get up on top. There's a barrier that keeps you down, but it's very green, which I love. Green's really nice. Nice little view back here. But yeah, that's just the screen room over here. Then you're gonna follow along this way. There's these, I don't know what they're called, but they're kind of trippy, and they're on both sides of this, I believe. Yeah, there's one over here. You can see all the different layers, though, of flooring that they use, which is really cool. And the sun up there. So what I like to do is you jump down here. You're gonna hit a loading. See, Arboretum, I believe it's called. And then you can jump up here. And now if you're a Titan, you can just straight jump up to there, but if you're any other class, I recommend just jumping up on this thing real quick, and then jumping up here. And this is a nice little area I like. It's like a little chi place to just relax. It's peaceful. You can see down to the room that we were at before. There's that little cool, whatever that thing is. I don't know what it is. And then up here is one of the best views to see everything. You get a view of everything from up here and down. It's really nice. Let's see, over here, there's this room over here. I don't know why, but this wall always reminds me of Star Wars. I'm sure there's some kind of like computers that look like that or something, and that's probably why. But you can see this little cool red room area to chill or whatever. And I recommend playing hide and seek in this. It's huge, and it would be a really fun time. There's a little floor glitch here that you can walk down. Let's see, right here. You can jump down here and get a view of yourself. And then here, there's enemies that spawn right there, and you can shoot them certain times. So like, you can see I can shoot through there, but like sometimes it doesn't work. It's weird. I don't know. You have to test it out yourself and figure it out. And I fell down the crack again. Up here, there's not much. You can jump up there, but be careful, because if you fall down, you can fall down really far away, and it's kind of hard to get back unless you know the area. So I don't recommend doing that until you explored everything up here. We're gonna come back this way, and believe it or not, all this empty space out here, this was the beginning of the glitch. So we actually came from like all the way over there, but when you spawn in or get into the Arboretum area and load in there, it takes away the beginning half. So you can't really go back that way, and you miss out on that, because as you can see, we're back to this, but there's nothing over here anymore. Another really nice area that I enjoy is when you come over to these doors, it will actually go to the daytime. If it is night, it will be nighttime, but usually you can get here when it's daytime, and it looks really beautiful. You can see inside the dome area, and you can see the wall here. And there you can see the worm god, or whatever everybody's calling it now. It's going away. There's a lot better view further down that you can get of it, so watch out for that. But if you keep looking at this wall when you're exploring, you'll see a really big version of it, and it's really cool. But over here is really cool as well, because there's a wall here, but it gives you enough room to squeeze into the door and pass into this door, and you can go into this green room that I like. It's really peaceful. Of course, you can go in this and patrol normally without, glitching or anything. It's just cool to be here, with friends, and if any people are actually come through, you can't see them, so it's like your own room for you now. If you want to go back to the normal space, though, you walk through this door. This door will spawn you in to whatever location we're in right now. Let me check. Yeah, it'll spawn you into, I believe, the Arboretum again, but you won't be in the glitch anymore. You'll be in the actual area, so you don't want to do that unless you want to get back, and that's how you would get back. But I'm going to go back, and I'm going to head down to the secret DLC room. I believe it's a DLC room because it's really unique, and I haven't seen it before in the story. Not that I can remember. I feel like once you see it, you'll understand. I feel like I would recognize it if I came across it before. So finding this floor, it's way below everything else, so it's kind of hard to find the way to get down to it. I believe we go this way. Yeah. We're just going to go back here, and you can just jump down to these. And trust me, there's so many layers that you can explore that are really cool. Like, there's this crystal tree here. That looks really cool. These, like, tubes. It just looks really awesome. I love it a lot. Oh, I'm so glad. Like I said, I was doing the Cade treasure maps, and I just was like, I really want to climb. And I just climbed up there and found it. So it was really nice. Different things to see. Just all these cool areas are just really cool. This right here, down there, that is the secret room that I believe may be DLC or a special event or something. If it is something that we've seen, let me know. I really would like to know where it is that you go to it, because it's a really cool room and I would love to see it in the game. But you can see, like, it's so far below everything else in the map that, it's kind of off by itself. And I don't know, it's really weird. And before I go down here, there is a way to get to the dome to where you can see a really nice view of it without anything in front of it. And so I recommend just climbing and exploring everywhere, because there's really nice views, really cool pictures. There's weird pickle things that are gross there. I don't know. It's really cool. So what you want to do, you just jump down simply. That's a cool little room up there, actually. Let me just check that out, because I have not yet. I've pretty much explored everything in this area. Yeah, so you can tell this is the entrance into the room. And maybe I don't recognize it because maybe it's completely dark like most Hive rooms, and that's why I don't recognize it, because you can kind of see clearer inside of it. But there's 3 more of these weird turbine thingy majiggers. I don't know what they are. But as you can see, if you get up close to it, look at that. There are these giant worms moving in the ground, and small ones too, wrapping around them. Like, look at that. That's disgusting. And you can get it. It kind of looks like a vault. And they're all in the ceiling too. It's really gross. It's a closed door as well. So, I don't know. I do believe this is a secret room that we have not seen yet, because I would recognize it, especially when you get to the third one over here. You can see there's so many worms hanging from the ceiling and moving. You can slowly see. There's a big one moving there. There's this one. They're really gross looking. And I feel like if this were something we came across, I would recognize it. Now, you can tell that the door is open there. So it must be a way to get down here. I'm just not sure like which quest or which strike maybe, or what you need to do to get down here, because I don't remember this. So if you do, let me know. I would appreciate it. But yeah, this is my little secret worm room. And yeah, explore with your friends, discover new areas. Maybe there's stuff on Titan we haven't seen yet, who knows. There's really, really deep places you can go on here. And this is a weird place too. Everything's floating. That's a cool little floor view right there. Everything's floating in here. It's really scary. There's like so many layers to it. It's insane. Almost feels like we're underwater on this part. But there's a door open here, as you can tell. There's a random door open. I don't know what it is for, but you can walk through it and everything. Get a cool view of that. It's really nice. So I recommend just hopping on, grabbing 2 of your friends, and showing them this new out of the map Titan glitch that I have discovered a couple days ago. Really, really fun. Play hide and seek, learn new things, look at the cool worm god that goes along the wall sometimes. Just amazing views and everything. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy it, and have a fun time exploring, guys. Yeah, sorry guys, I had to make sure I